Hi everybody, this is NWO619 Gamer and welcome to episode 4 of the FIM Speedway Grand Prix season 2015. And episode 4 is race 4 and that is in Cardiff for the British Grand Prix. Let's just have an update of the current standings and you'll see me down there in 9th place on 29 points. 9 points behind the leaders, 3 people in the lead, Hampel, Hancock and Everson. So hopefully we can get a good amount of points in race 4 and climb up that leaderboard. Let's go to Cardiff for the British Grand Prix. So me playing as Tai Woffinden, hopefully we can do this for the home crowd.
It's the start of the competition. We will see how the riders struggle at the beginning of today's meeting.
The last heat of the first part, that's heat 4. And as you can see, Harris, Hancock and Johnson have got race wins. Hopefully I can join him. Let's go. I'm on gate 2. Looking at track grip. The outside is plus 20%, so it looks like best to stick to the outside. Go. Gate 2, Jensen, Holder and Pedersen, so be a tough. Hopefully in Cardiff we can get those 3 points.
On the inner curve as follows: Michael Jensen, Tai Woffinden, Chris Holder, and close to the safety fence, Nicky Pedersen. Take off. A dangerous situation.
So it looks like we've had a faller, not sure who it was. There we are. So it's Chris Holder's fallen, so he's been excluded. And so it's just the 3 of us in the 4th heat, which is good for myself. At least if I finish, I'm guaranteed 1 point. So we've got a bit of room in this middle, so we'll just change this. There we go. So we're ready to go.
Teams go up. Elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder from the start. Nicky Pedersen drops into last place. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. Nicky Pedersen bringing up the rear. A dangerous situation. Michael Jensen takes the lead. A dangerous situation. Michael Jensen takes the lead. Nicky Pedersen last. Michael Jensen is overtaken. First, Tai Woffinden, close on his tail, Michael Jensen. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. What a thrilling moment. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. First, Tai Woffinden. Elbow to elbow. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence, entering the crucial last bend. Tai Woffinden is in a class of his own.
There we go. 3 points. And that's a great start to the Grand Prix. Almost lost it. I'm not sure if it was Pedersen or Jensen determined to try and knock me off, but managed to hang on and get those 3 points. So that's a great start to the Grand Prix.
It's time for the second round of heats.
There we go. So we'll just skip to my next heat, which is heat number 6.
Who will win this time?
I'm on gate number 1. Check. So still the track grip on the outside is just not so much, but it's slightly better. So we'll try and keep that outside, although I am on the inside. Let's just hope we get a good start.
On the inner curve as follows: Tai Woffinden, wild card, Matty Zagar, and close to the safety fence, Greg Hancock. Take off. It could end up badly. An even start for the pack. Greg Hancock cheated his opponents. Matty Zagar last. Greg Hancock comes in front. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. It could end up badly. Greg Hancock drops into last place. It could end up badly. Greg Hancock, Matty Zagar cheated his opponents. Matty Zagar has let himself be cheated by his rivals. Little Wildcard has let himself be cheated by his rivals. Greg Hancock last. The situation changes. Wildcard has let himself be cheated by his rivals. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. First, Tai Woffinden takes the lead. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence, entering the last bend. Is in a class of his
Wow, what a race. I've only ended up with 1 point, but that was an absolute brilliant race. All over the places we all were. Got bumped so many times into the air fence, and somehow managed to stay on there, but just couldn't do it on that last bend. Could only get the 1 point. So a bit of a disappointment, but that was an absolute cracking race.
The next series of heats lie ahead of us. Will Chris Harris once again
4
prove his
points
supremacy?
From the first 2 rides.
Here's
Skipped to my next heat, which is heat 11.
The competition without
And
scoring any
I've
points.
gone down to 7th place, so still a good start, but we need to keep the point scoring up. But let's give ourselves some new tyres. There we go, and we're ready to start the race again. The outside, which I've been keeping the inside a lot, but probably stick to the outside, which I'm in gate 4, so that good opportunity to get a good start to get out in the lead.
At the gates, red, Jarek Hampel. Blue helmet, Thomas H. Jonasson. White, Matsej Janowski. Yellow, Tai Woffinden. Take off. Elbow to elbow. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. First, Jarek Hampel. Tai Woffinden last. Thomas H. Jonasson takes the lead. First, Thomas H. Jonasson. Matsej Janowski bringing up the rear. Race is at the halfway stage now. First, Thomas H. Jonasson. Close on his tail, Jarek Hampel. Matsej Janowski last. There's no party at all. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. First, Thomas H. Jonasson. Elbow to elbow. Thomas H. Jonasson is overtaken, entering the crucial last bend. Jarek Hampel is in a
that's a brilliant second.
No stories in this
So far
race.
behind at 1 point. Had a terrible start, got bumped on the first bend and got knocked right out to the outside of the track. Came back and managed to sneak that second place. That's a great 2 points.
The next series of heats lie
Helped
ahead
my
of
quest
us.
for the semis. So that's taken us right
finish
up
the
into
competition without scoring any points.
3rd place. That's a great start. So the points have been well shared in this Grand Prix so far. Skip to the next heat, which is actually heat 13. So again, gate number 3 on this one. Hopefully I can steer clear of any trouble. I seem to be getting caught in a lot of trouble in the last couple of races, hitting the air fence a lot, but managed to stay on the bike so far. Hopefully that will continue. Okay, so it's heat 13, it's my 4th heat, 6 points so far.
At the
Hopefully
gates, red,
get some more.
Troy Batchelor. Blue helmet, Christoph Kasperzak. White, Tai Woffinden. Yellow, Niels Christian Iversen. Tai Woffinden lost his nerve.
Okay, well, the best said about not said about that, the better. That was a total disaster.
Finishing we have Niels Christian Iversen. Christoph. The next series of heats lie
Words
ahead
fail
of
me
us.
completely. I thought the tapes were going up. Got it horribly wrong. Skipped to my next heat. So I'm in the last heat, and once again, I've left myself for some work to do to get in them semi-finals. Basically, need a race win. If I don't get a race win, then unfortunately I'm going home early. Let's see. Basically that. So let's give myself some fresh tyres. The one thing I've got to do is not go before the tapes go up. So on gate number 2, Doyle also needs a win.
Red, Jason Doyle. Blue
So he's
helmet,
going to be
Tai
gunning for it.
Woffinden. White,
Really
Chris Harris.
need to do everything I can to get the 3 points in this race to make them semi-finals.
Take off. A dangerous situation. An even start for the pack. Chris Harris drops into last place. First, Jason Doyle. Chris Harris bringing up the rear. Jason Doyle takes the lead. It could end up badly. Chris Harris bringing up the rear. Tai Woffinden is disqualified. Races at the halfway stage now.
That looks the end of my Grand Prix.
Jason Doyle, right
got
behind.
bumped.
Andreas Johnson.
Lost control.
Jason Doyle.
And ended up in the centre track.
Chris Harris.
Total disaster. And what a disappointment after a great start to the Grand Prix. 3 races, 6 points.
This
and last
is
2
a
races,
decider.
I've got nothing. There we are. 11th place, 6 points. Skip to the end of the Grand Prix. There we go. Jason Doyle wins the Grand Prix on 14 points. Pedersen second, he's ended up at 16. Hampel 13 was third. And I'm down in 11th with 6 points. So after race number 1, I was top on 16 points. And the next 3 races, it's been a bit of a disappointment. There we are. End of the British Grand Prix. Sent the home fans home disappointed. Let's check the standings. There we are. Still in 9th place. Haven't changed my position, 35 points. But there's a bit of a gap opening up. Yerrick Hampel and Everson, 51 points apiece. So that leaves me 16 points behind the leaders. Really need to get my act together and get into them semi-finals in the next Grand Prix, which will be episode 5. And episode 5, we're in Latvia for the Latvian FIM Speedway Grand Prix. Hope you can join me then.